Welcome back to the No New Friends podcast with Scott, Mary, and Chris. As always, connect with us on Facebook, the Instagram, no.new.friends.podcast, the YouTube. Please subscribe. We're almost at 1,000. We've got about 3/4 of the way to go, and we need your help to get there. And follow us on Patreon. Be a subscriber, www.patreon.com/no new friends podcast. And the last segment that you just heard with the horrifying bubble room backgrounds on Chris's thing, that's only going to be
terrible
if you're a Patreon member on YouTube. Now, I was just getting into the really exciting part of the weekend when I went to Epcot with my brother-in-law, my sister, and my wife. And we went with full intentions. There was no intentions to ride anything. It was a drinking around the world day. And I don't know if you can see our shirts, but it says,
I do see them.
Conquering
Did you
the
make
World.
it all the way around the world?
Oh, yeah. Getting around the world is not hard for me at all. So we started.
It is right now. I mean, everything's shut down. Okay, keep going. That was terrible.
That's now going to be on our promo video.
A failed joke compilation.
Yeah. Oh, we got to do that.
No, it'd be 45 minutes of Scott. Or of me doing my joke about the bakery and I make the face and nobody reacts.
That was really funny. And I'm so glad that Chris captured that for that promo video. It was awesome. So yeah, we took the Uber. We got there and it was super weird not wearing masks in the park.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
It was really weird. And there was still some people that wore masks, but I mean, everybody was maskless throughout the park, which whatever. I didn't care.
Right.
So yeah, we go straight to Canada, and because that's the spot that we start at, because I feel like the drinks get stronger as you progress around in the counterclockwise fashion. So if we were to start in Mexico, we wouldn't make it past China.
That's fair. I can see that.
I agree.
That's probably the only valid reason to start in Canada.
Yeah, and I like to do a celebratory tequila flight at the end when I hit Mexico, followed by an avocado margarita.
How is that? That sounds disgusting.
Oh my God, everybody's so good.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I could drink an avocado.
You lose me at the tequila part though. I don't love tequila, and tequila doesn't love me either.
Yeah, but you like margaritas, don't you?
Sometimes.
Have you had the avocado margarita?
I have not, but I do love avocados.
Mary, it is so good.
I would try it for sure.
No, you have to try it right after you get off of the Fiesta of the Cannibals 3
Oh
Habaneros.
my gosh. Okay, look, I want you to tell us the rest of the story because I had a very exciting day on Saturday as well.
I know. So
I talked to you and we
I know, I don't remember. So
neither do I.
I'll zip through it. The big takeaways from our trip around the world, and I made a YouTube video. It's in the process of being uploaded, so I don't want to tell too much of it. You're going to have to see it on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. But there's a running counter of how many times I say I'm a content creator, because they yelled at me all day. My wife, my sister, my brother-in-law, like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And I told the story of Joey Manzant, who has a very successful YouTube channel from one video that went nuts. And I was explaining this, and my brother-in-law was like, all right, I'm on board. Keep recording. So they would yell at me, and I'd turn around and I'm a content creator.
We got to get you a hashtag I'm a content creator.
Yeah.
Shirt.
Oh, that'll be that's.
I think we just get him a hat. And that's what he wears.
Yeah. Yeah. With the
with a QR code on his shirt, and they just scan it and they're like, let's see your content, sir.
Perfect. Here's the thing. I made so many connections because I don't have a wedding to plan for. So I just invited people onto our podcast as guests. I did get several subscribers as I was taking taking pictures of groups with taking pictures.
That sounds even worse. Wow. Taking pictures of groups of strangers.
Wow. He sent me a couple of
groups of strangers with us. Yeah. And then so there's a counter on that. And then at one point in Norway, I get the hiccups. Okay, this is the funniest thing that happened. So I get the hiccups.
Norway, that happened.
My sister says, well, in the air, draw a cow. And I'm like, okay, so I'm doing it. And she's like, no, you have to be more detailed. Like, where are the udders? And I'm drawing this cow detailed. It takes me a good 20 minutes to draw this cow. So I'm done. Like a minute later, I have the hiccups, and I tell her, I'm like, I've got the hiccups, completely forgetting that we already did the cow thing. And she goes, "Why don't you try drawing a cow?" And I was like, "Oh, good idea." I drew about 18 cows from Norway until the time I got home. But things were downhill for me after Norway, and then especially Mexico with that tequila flight
Oh boy.
and the margarita. It was bad.
Sounds
It
like a
was
very
real bad.
dangerous way to end the day. A
Yeah, no, it
tequila
is.
flight.
It is. But if I started there, I wouldn't make it halfway around the world. So
You want to hear something embarrassing?
please.
I've never had. Let me think. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had an alcoholic beverage on Disney property.
Really?
Yeah, but there's a reason. There's a reason
Because you weren't old enough.
when I'm in the heat, I get like I hardly have an appetite. So it's like the last thing I want is alcohol. Like I just have to drink water all day. And like by the time I leave, like I'm used to the heat and then I have to go. So like I'm already headed back to Jersey. So it's like I can never, like same thing happened when I went to Puerto Rico. I like just when I go to Disney, I have to survive on like water and chicken fingers and Mickey pretzels because it's
Yeah,
just
I
too
feel
hot. I
like-
melt.
I'm the opposite. My body's like, what is hydration? Let's see how dehydrated we can make you. Sun plus booze.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. What
So
can we
Chris,
do?
the what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to plan a trip when it's a little bit cooler out.
Yeah.
So come
Ooh,
down when it's cooler.
September. You know, when it's only 92 degrees.
yeah,
here.
Yeah, I was
instead
gonna
of
say,
It's
95.
better.
And the weather was beautiful this weekend. Mary, you could probably attest. It was like a nice
Mhm.
84 degrees.
It was really, it
Oh,
was
man.
breezy too.
Yeah. So Chris, here's the funny thing. By the time I got home and I was insisting on having another beer, I never opened that other beer. I maybe stayed awake another 15 minutes when I got home.
Well, thank
And-
goodness, because you probably wouldn't be here today.
Right, exactly. Oh, yesterday was struggle bus. So- My phone rings and it's a FaceTime from Mary. And I was in shock. I was like, oh my God, she's alive. This is so exciting. So I answer and it's not her. So Mary, this segues into tell me about your weekend because
Okay.
I'm very confused. You sent pictures, you sent some content that maybe I
I
can edit
did.
into a YouTube video. So I'm excited
Okay.
about that.
So
And that one's I don't even understand what it is, but it's gonna have 1 million views in a week.
yeah,
And
no,
then
it's-
mine, which I
I'll
worked
have to
really
give
hard
you-
on, is gonna have 3.
I'll have to give you the background, but just to kind of fill you in on what my Saturday looked like. So my sister has some really cool, amazing friends, and she has these 2 friends, Paul and Tim, and they were so gracious to invite me over to their weekend that they do. So every now and then they throw this super fancy weekend where they have friends over and they make food and stuff on Friday. Everybody stays at the house.
It
They make
looked like
food
a
and stuff on
fabulous-
Saturday.
Fabulous.
Yeah,
weekend.
and so
Yeah.
I have 57 kids, so I went over on Saturday. I couldn't do the whole weekend. And when I got there, I arrived to a note on the door that said, if you identify as a Mary, come on in. And so I came on in. And then there was a giant mimosa that said, if your name starts with an M, this is for you. And so I grabbed it and went outside, and we just had the best time. Had some mimosas, went to the Ravenous Pig beer garden. So
Oh,
it's
man.
all like outside and,
Nice.
breezy. We had all kinds of different French fries, which makes me so happy. And I drank a bunch of champagne. Like we were just having a great time. And then we went to a bar downtown that has a White Claw claw machine.
I saw that.
Yes. So that was a lot of fun. We were just having a good old time. So, but there were quite a few cocktails involved. And so then we get back to the house and Tim makes a mean meal. Let me tell you, I was wearing a sundress with like flats, and I didn't bring a change of clothes. I wasn't planning on staying the night. I was going to go over, for a few hours and then go home. But then
Yeah, but that's
I
in
was
like Winter Haven, right? Weren't you in Winter Haven?
no, I was in. They live in Winter Park.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So I was there, and you know what? I was convinced by champagne and all of these wonderful people. And so Paul gives me some booty shorts and a t-shirt to wear. We had the same shorts on. It was great. Tim was trying to give us instructions on to help with dinner, and all we could do was twerk. So it if that gives you any idea where we were in our day. But it was just a wonderful time, and dinner was just fantastic. And it was just really, really nice. So we decided to FaceTime Scott at some point because I was recording a ton of stuff because in the back of my mind, it was just beaten in that I need content.
Thank
Content,
you. I really
content,
appreciate
content.
it. I really appreciate it.
Yes. And so the video I had sent you all, and maybe it'll make its way at some point, I don't know, was one of my really good friends, Tara. We've known
As long
each
as I have
other.
your permission and everybody's
Well,
permission.
let me double
I'll put
check that I
on.
have
Yeah.
her permission too. One of my really good friends, Tara, we've been friends for 20 years. But she, dates and is on apps and stuff like that. And sometimes like some of the
Oh my
things that people send
gosh.
are just bananas. So she was reading some of the things
Wait, that
had
was
been
real?
yes.
I thought you guys were playing like a game.
No.
Like, Chris, isn't that what you
I
thought? Like
I thought it was
a game.
staged. I thought it was
No,
staged.
it
for
was not
content.
staged. It
Not
was real.
staged. I didn't think
No.
it was staged. I thought they were playing like a would you rather or like
no,
some sort
not
of
at all.
discussion game.
Yeah.
So
I did
let
not
me.
think it
I'll
was
get with.
real.
I'll get with her and make sure, like, see how she feels
my
about
God,
this.
that's
But
funny.
anyways, so we just had a great time.
That makes it so much better now.
Yeah, but so I ended up staying over there. My sister and I snuggled together in a spare bedroom.
Pen the night.
A pin a night. I did, and that's what she said. Like halfway through the day, she looked at me and she's like, "Mary, you gonna pin a night?" And I was like, "I don't know, maybe." Yes. The champagne talked me into it.
How did the
So, yeah,
how did the
pinned a
keto
night.
diet work this weekend with all that?
I lasted 2 days, guys.
Okay.
2
Oh,
days.
Good.
Perfect.
That's
Good.
it.
Perfect.
I broke the wagon.
I'm happy.
I didn't just
I'm
fall
happy.
off of it. I
We are
broke it.
relieved.
I was so stressed out. Like I was at Target shopping and I walked through the keto section and I was going to snap a picture and send it to you and say, I'm getting angry just looking at this stuff,
No need.
but I knew you wouldn't get it for about 6 hours. So I just decided not to because the joke wouldn't even be funny at that
No,
point. because
I
you would
didn't
react to it. What did I
last.
send?
Guys, I didn't last. I'm weak and it's okay. I'm just going to accept myself for
You're,
who
you're
I
not.
am. And I think
You're
that's
such a
good.
strong person, Mary. And I gave you a hard time, in an earlier episode about this keto thing. You're such a strong person. I know you can accomplish so many things that you put your mind to. This is not one that you should put your mind to.
Yeah.
And
No,
I'm
I
glad
feel
that-
like, guys, I feel like Brett Kavanaugh when he was doing like the interviews. I'm like, I
When?
love
College Brett
carbs.
Kavanaugh? Oh, okay.
I love carbs. I can't. I'm sorry. It's me. Anyway, so that was my weekend. Sunday, super low key, but I went to bed last night or Sunday night at 7:30 p.m.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
and I didn't wake up until 6:15.
Sounds like a dream.
It was, I don't know how it happened, but I slept so good and I woke up so refreshed. It was wonderful. So now I'm ready for vacation
Oh,
and
that's
I'm going to kill
awesome.
it.
So one of the negative things about going hard drinking on Saturday is you feel like crap on Sunday.
You
And
steal happiness from the next day.
Oh,
Absolutely.
for sure.
Yes.
And I had to take a
Been there.
nap. I took about a 3-hour nap in the middle of the day.
That's
on
not a
Sunday.
nap. That's a whole night's sleep. That's not a
Right.
nap, sir.
That's pretty much, a half a night's sleep. So naturally, I couldn't go to sleep last night. So I was up till 3:30 in the morning
Oh,
doing a couple of different things.
I'm
I
so
was-
sorry, guys. I don't know what just happened. I couldn't control it. These allergies. I'm
It's
so
fine.
sorry.
Uh,
I
so,
couldn't mute it.
well, what's fine is this microphone, when it gets really high pitched, it mutes itself.
Great. That's so. How do I even talk? I doesn't pick up anything. Oh God.
So, I in between editing this YouTube video, which took some time, I stayed up till 3:30 in the morning watching Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect. That's
Of
a
course you did.
Pitch
it's a
Perfect.
strange movie choice.
Well,
I love Pitch
I know.
Perfect.
Now, here's the really sad thing, Chris, is had Pitch Perfect 2 been free when I searched for it, I would have watched Pitch Perfect 2 and been up till about 5:30 in the morning.
See, see, there's so many good movies out. It's very hard for me to like watch a movie that I've seen already or watch a movie that's just like not like
I-
amazing. Oh,
I have
gosh.
something to
Let's-
contribute to the
let's hear-
conversation.
let's
Have you
hear
ever misunderstood or missearched someone's recommendation and got stuck in a movie that you weren't supposed to watch? Because that happened to me yesterday.
No.
All right, so I want to hear all about that. So put a pin on that,
Okay.
and let's bring it back when we come back. You're listening to the No New Friends podcast.
here's some good bonus content.
I am still recording because I think this is going to be the one that goes on
Okay.
YouTube, maybe. So
Here's some good bonus content. So on Friday, I took my dog to get her groomed, and there's this really like good pizza place out there where I took her. It's like always in like the top 20 of New Jersey pizza places.
Love pizza.
Me too.
Mhm.
So
Breathes
I ordered.
heavily.
So I
I'm so
ordered
much
a whole
happier to
pie.
talk carbs with you now.
I
that
love. I
you're over
fucking
this
love
whole thing.
carbs. 2 days.
I ate 2 slices, and then I had a turkey sausage, egg, and cheese with cream cheese on it for breakfast. I had with cream cheese.
That
I
sounds
had
delicious, but
the-
it's dairy. What are you
Well,
doing?
listen. I had the 2 slices of pizza, right? And then I ended the night with a one of those new Surge White Claws. That's 8% alcohol. One of those, and now I'm back to eating gluten-free.
Oh, you had to
Oh.
reset. No.
I thought
Oh,
I thought
man.
I was over the hump, and
The
Now I'm
hump was
eating-
over you.
I
Listen,
got
Chris,
humped
I
alright.
feel like I could use one of those clean outs though. Maybe I'll that's what I need. It's just a good reset, a good factory reset. How do
Oh.
I find that button?
Oh man, just eat a couple slices of pizza. Does it right
No,
for
man,
you.
I would end up in the hospital. That's not a bad idea. Last time I was in the
See?
hospital, I lost a bunch of weight.
I lost like 10 pounds since my stomach has I can't eat anything. I
It
just
ate
starve myself.
itself. No, I'm so sorry.
I'm drinking oat milk and gluten-free, like it's just
Shit.
bad.
I'm
That's exactly
sorry.
what it is.
Look,
Cau-
I made my
cauliflower.
kids so
Thank you for pronouncing it the right way, Scott.
Cauliflower.
I almost feel embarrassed telling you what I made the kids for dinner tonight because Scott's gonna make fun of it. But I wanted to eat some, so I made gluten-free penne pasta with like Alfredo sauce and sauteed chicken and broccoli. And these bitches ate all of it and I wanted some, and I thought maybe since it was gluten-free, I could eat some. Nope. I made them some, and then Grayson's like, "Can I have some more of those noodles?" God damn it, I wanted some. Sure. Since you're
Emily just bought
eating.
me some gluten-free penne today, so
It's actually
Nice.
pretty decent. It depends on what type of like.
that scares me because
Yeah.
if you say something that's gluten-free is pretty decent, that means it's awful.
That's not true. Some things are even better. The gluten-free pretzels are better than regular, I think.
I had a gluten-free chocolate chip cookie, and it was pretty good because I forget what a
Yeah.
real cookie tastes like by now.
It's true. I'm sorry about my allergies, guys. I can't. I've been like fighting
fine.
this, and I know I sound like a man. You can just call me Murray for the rest of the show if you want to.
You're fine. If she sneezes or if she looks like she's gonna sneeze, if we just stop talking for a minute, I can
Okay.
edit the sneeze
If
out.
she looks like she's gonna, I'll try to give you the.
Can you give us a little
beforehand.
sneeze cue, please?
I tried, but I didn't. I thought I was gonna fight it back, and then it came out. I tried my best.
All right.
Okay.
So when we come back, I want to Mary take us down that movie thing that you
Oh my god,
wanted to
it's
talk about,
really funny and it's
And-
terrible.
and then Chris, you can go into the Mount Rushmore of SNL or
Okay,
Mount
sounds
Rushmore
good.
of SNL.
Let me pull up my.
So
You guys are gonna probably disagree with me on a
that's-
couple of these.
it's really hard. It's really
It's-
hard
I-
to come
I
up
was-
with just
yeah.
4.
Oh my god,
This is a hard list.
really.
And then I
hard.
thought of making it a little bit easier and going Mount Rushmore of the Weekend Update hosts.
Oh, Seth
Because then I
Meyers.
think it narrows it
Seth-
down.
Seth Meyers was so good on that.
Yeah, Seth
now he
Meyers, Norm
sucks.
McDonald, Norm McDonald. No, I like Colin Jost and
No.
I really do like
Seth
Colin
Meyers
Jost,
sucks
too.
now. I'm saying
Oh,
like his
yeah.
show just isn't like it was on. Like he was so much better as the what's it called?
Weekend Update
As
host.
I love how don't they write each other's thing? Don't they write each
For
other's?
for Christmas.
It's
For
so
the
funny.
Christmas episode, they write each
Oh
other's
my
jokes,
God.
and they're always like super racist or super.
Oh yeah, I love how Michael Shea talks like this.
Yeah.
Doesn't open his mouth.
Yeah. I remember Michael Shea's first episode and it was awful. And I was like, oh my God, this guy's doing Weekend Update. It was terrible. But he has come into his own and they're really good. They're
They
really,
are
really good.
Yeah, I didn't like him in the beginning either, but then they just their
Just a
chemistry
quick
is so
reminder that
good.
I have to leave at 4 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay. Well, on that note, 86 fun. Hold on.